Shem Yisbarach Kesubos Daf Chav Beis Amud Aleph Halacha Ches Ve'eze Hu HaBoishes. We had before that you have to pay by Ma'anas, by Mafata. You have to say you have to pay Boishes of Gam, Tsar by Ma'anas. So Mishnah is asking, what is considered Boishes? How do you pay it? Hakal fi Mavayish or Mizbayish. If the person that's Mavayish is an Adam Chashav, is not so much. If Mizbayish is an Adam Kal, is not so much. Pagam, what's Pagam? These two things. It's Boishes of Gam. She lost the value because she's a Ba'ul already. That's how much you pay. Gam. Kanas, Shavachad, that's a Shia of a Toyv. It says 50 shekel. Chosh like kids when a Toyv, Shavachad. Anything that Toyv says exact number, we don't care how Chosh we are. The same number applies for everybody. Zog the Gemara, Loidoim, Mavayish is a God, Mavayish is a cotton. If the person who gets embarrassed is a godly, it's more than mizbayish na godly, mizbayish na kot. Boish is a godly meruba. Oh, so the Shalmi says boish is a godly meruba v'niskoi memut. Means if he gets embarrassed, it's v'niskoi. Godly mavayish. Nezik of a god. He's the one that does the boishes. He's not so much. Boishes are cotton memut. V'niskoi if a cotton is the one that's mazik meruba. What does this Mishnah mean? That the whole din of Kenas is only from when you're a Naira, from your 12. That's when there is no more Mecher. You cannot sell your daughter only till 12. So, there's no din Kenas by a Ketana. Once you turn 12, there's no more Mecher. Tana yesh la Mecher in the Kenas. Naira yesh la Kenas, ve'in la Mecher. The Geras like Kenas no. Rabbanan hold no, it's not true. The din of Knas applies in Lav Dafke to a Naira. What din Katana? Katana is also a din if you ma'anas a Katana, you have to pay for the father Knas. Kirmeir, Basyoim Achatobi Beisayers, Yeshla Mecher, Ein Knas. The Geras and Echel Knas. Rabbanan, Basyoim Begam Shalom Echad, Yeshla Mecher, Ein Knas, because it's not Shaykh and Ibi Shlosh and Mecher that Thursday says Mecher Knas Kachas. It's both together. You can do yeah. Why not? You can sell her until she's Naira, and there's also Knas. So she says It's only Knas, no Mecher anymore. You can't sell her once she turns 12. Yes, like Mecher like Knas. Talmud Tanina. Abba Naira Mirosa says like this. Abba Naira Mirosa in a Chaye, what's the Naira Besula Mirosa? It says in Sechus Sanhedrin, she should be a Naira Besula. Mirosa Bevesulia. Bola Shnaim Rishon Beskila, Sheni Bechenik. Second one only gets Chenik. Vyas Shana Bechna Bchiv Shana Blaza de Meir. Come to Rabbanan Afilik Tana. Come to Rabbanan. There's another shayla here. If the din of Naira Mirosa, the Gabe Chiv Skila, is also by Ketana. So that goes with Meir. Meir holds that only Naira. Although according to Rabbanan, even the Ketana Mirosa also, she's Zinsa, the person who's Bazana with her gets Skila. My time of the Rabbanan. Why the Rabbanan say, now we're going to the Ikar Din, that the Rabbanan say that there's a Knas also by Ketana. The Torah says Naira. It says Nair Chosek Sid Parsha. In Parsha Kishetze, it talks about Knas. It doesn't say Naira with a hey. It becomes to be Marva even a Ketana. Kana Meir Naira, a Bishop Lokish. Naira Achas Shem Sid Parsha. Imda Parsha Getoy. One time it does say with a hey to teach you that everything else is talking she's already Getoy. Master Meir Rabban. Moitze Shemra, next by Naira, Vigdoila, and Ektan Skelis. So the Rabbanan say it says Naira without a hey, it comes to be Marib also Ktan. But it doesn't how you say this, how you interpret this in the Parsha of Moitze Shemra. There it says also Naira without a hey. And there it must be a Gedoyla because there's no skila. And Besulam Naira, it says that you should be cycle her. If Emes Nimsa Besulam Naira. So there you must talk that then when he's Moitze Shemra and it's also the Bitcha Besulam must be that she's very Gedoyla. Amar Rabban to Pasha Shabale der Zechas. It comes that why did they say Naira without a hey? To be Marbe, even Shaleka Darka. So according to this, Gemara brings it down on Bavli. It must be a Samala leaders Devarim Be'ekra Mitzas Levitcha B'Silam. Gemara says that he must do a bia before that. That's what the din is. So this bia that he does can be like a darka. It has a din already of Moitze Shemra if he did such a bia and then he was Moitze Shemra. But he has to do some kind of bia. That's why it says Nar to be mar bia derech zach. Yankel Babo Boy Kmerav Balak Tana Mai only Beskila. Goes like a Rabbanon that Tana Meros is also Beskila. Well, guess my Ekran in Naira Begaris. No, it's only a Naira. Ekan Naira Tana. Like that's what maybe should be Knas. Just like there's Knas by Ktana, the same din the Rabbanon will hold that there's a din Skila by Ktana Merosa. Tachas as je inal Rabs Ktana the Knas. The Ekra Tachas as je inal Rabs Begaris the Knas. Now, I'm going to Chayake Bedina. Aloche, aber Ktana Beskila Bikira. Aloche is the Maisa that is Kila. Rab is right. There's din that is Kila by Ktana. Naira is not Mamat Ktana from Skila. It seems that he had a question even on Knas also, because asking what's the difference between Ktana and Begaris. So he's trying to frag up the whole shit as Chachamim. So that sounds. Well, the Maisa, the Gemara says that we pass like the Chachamim that there is side there's Knas by Ktana, not by Begaris, and also there is also Skila by Ktana. Of Mishem Shmuel, but Lama Shama Lama Nado. Beis Ish Shachav Ima Levadoi. In a Yad Shein and Ayachit Movis, Tonim Naya Sasdove. Oh yeah, but Tanam also is killing with Tira. So it's an open pasuk to be married with this case. Because the Torah says that you only what does the Torah want to teach you here? That you kill only the person. She's a honest. So he wants to say there's a certain case where you give him a einish, even though that's a chiddush of the pasuk here. Even though the ikad din of skila starts from her, because the whole din is she is naira miros, so she gets skila and he also gets skila. So it comes to teach you that even though she is patura, there's no din skila on her. There's still a din skila on him, because he was boiled tana miros. This is exactly the Torah to come to be mechadash that is possible. Give him a misa, even though you don't give her, give him the misa. If it's by chenek, why not? Versteht sich. He deserves it, why not? But here we want to give him skila. That's already a chiddush that in such a case, if she is potter, he still gets skila. Oimer petisi as bitti but shabloni mishalom beish gam apias. Maybe mishalom knas. Person comes along and bezin, he says, I was a father, so he has to pay beish gam, but knas you don't pay apias. It means that if let's say she doesn't want, if he wants, then it's why not? He writes kesubos. But talking in Bani Sitaloi, then she doesn't have to pay. The Kesef Yishkril doesn't have to pay. I'm going to Shalom Kana Piatzmai and Shalom to Shnei to Shem Baruch Hamish. Heim is Shoiri, as Ploini, is Shoiri Shal Ploini, a Reza Shalom Piatzmai. That's a regular Hidoras Baldin, and if we ask a Shaila if Palgan is Kitanasa, we'll see that in the Gemara maybe. Hey, Mishoy Avdis and Pliny, that's already Knas, because it's 30, exactly 30 column. Zekla Kol Shalom Esop Yimeshe Amashe Izik, and Shalom Pias. If you pay more, that's a kefil, Baruch HaMisha, then we know it's a Knas, and you don't pay a Pias. What is the question? What is the question? Misha says you don't pay Evet. Matzrich, they Koshleshim Knas, but Yosim don't have Knas. The question was maybe the value of him, that's not a Knas. You killed him, you have to pay. Only if he's less than 30. Let's say he's only worth 20. So he says he gives 30. In time of Koshleshim Knas, in a Mashal. In time of Yezino Knas, Mashal. And in Evet Shav 17, they rack 13 Knas. Mashal and Chalapukha 17. So that's the question here, that maybe we could say that there is at least part of it that's moment. Part that he's worth anyway, that's not a knas. Only the part that's more than he's worth, that's a knas. This is the end of that Chav base. Amud Aleph Amud